Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy King J, and y'all not checking in with the good news with King J. You did, man. I got a special guest in today, one of my hometown friends, man,
Yep.
from Birmingham, man. The boy Vxsionary, man. What's going on with you, man?
Going on, bro? Appreciate you having me.
Man, I had to hit you up to get you on here because, I mean, bro, like, it's not too many people you see that, kind of when they first hit the scene here, you kind of watch them elevate, kind of watch them grow with their style, man. And I think I caught you when you first kind of got to Georgia, and we was working, getting stuff done then, doing a I Am showcase and free promo showcase. You was coming out shooting and stuff, and just seeing where your stuff is now, man, is amazing, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
So the show is called The Good News, man. So is there any good news you want to share with the people?
Shit, we're at 2026.
Yeah.
That's the best news. You know what I'm saying? Any day you wake up is another day to pursue. You know what I'm saying? So
Understood.
yeah.
So I mean, like, just tell the people a little bit about your background, man. I know you into the photography, you do the videographer work, and you also got the photo booths going on now. So can you just give the people a little background of, first of all, where you from and how'd you get started in the photography?
So of course I'm from Birmingham. Originally got into photography as like a way to express myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just take pictures of like shoe collection and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that kind of like ventured off into working with models and then eventually, with artists and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I tried out college, failed photography class.
Yeah.
And that was my sign to, just jump off the porch and do my own thing. Yeah, so it's been a long journey, man, but it's a rewarding journey too.
Man, I seen you put in a lot of work, man. I was beating the streets with a sign, man, and I seen you beating the street with that camera, man. Like, I mean, every show I saw your work in, man. Like, what was networking for you, like, on those come up time?
Shit, networking was everything, man.
Yeah.
Like, for me, that was the fun part.
Yeah.
Like meeting people, hearing their stories and seeing like where I fit in to help them elevate what they had going on. So yeah, a lot of people don't know I spell visionary the way I do because I feel like I had to take that I out, you know what I'm saying? And the X was just meant for like collaboration and just putting what I had, my skill set with other people's skill set and seeing what we can come up with. That was my angle that I always took.
Nah, that's real, man. Your photos always stood out, man. You always had this certain crispiness, and it was just something about your photos that stood out from the rest of everybody else's photos, man. Like,
Appreciate that.
I don't want you to give out your sauce, but it's just like, what do you put into those photos? Like, what's that sauce that you put into those photos that, make them stand out a little bit more than the rest?
It's just like that visionary recipe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because a lot of people don't know, the work you put in behind the scenes go unnoticed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I was working on my editing style before I really mastered the skills with the photography. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have the best camera starting out. You know what I'm saying? I was still in high school, so a lot of the times after football practice, basketball practice, soccer practice, track practice, people don't know I played sports year round.
Yeah.
Majority of my life. So anytime I go home, I'll be on that laptop trying to make my pictures look good. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't had the best lenses, so I had to figure out how to do that post-production and make it look how I wanted it to look, how I seen it in my head. So I had been working on that style long before I started taking photos of people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just like I seen the game change and it become easier to mimic styles and stuff like that. But I feel like I had like an original style, and I feel like I still do. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, you definitely do, man. I mean, I know sometimes producers use, not producers, but photographers use they logo and whatever, but your logo definitely stands out too, man. Like, it's like, man, I know when I get photo from you, but if it didn't have that logo, hey, put that logo on here, boy. Like, that logo was like that stamp of approval, like, yo, I'm working with Vxsionary, man. And I think a lot of other people feel like that as well too, man.
I appreciate that.
You work with a lot of independent artists coming up, man. Do you have anybody favorite that you like to work with, or is it just like you shoot for everybody, or you had certain things you like to do better, or what?
So with the independent artist showcase, that was a way for me. I looked at it like it was a showcase for me to display my skill set too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like all the ones I was thinking about that earlier on Edgewood, Arvin Ave, East Atlanta Village.
Yeah.
yeah, that was a way for me to network with like-minded people. Like I felt like if you was at that showcase, paying to perform, like you was hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like you was looking for somebody to notice your talent. You know what I'm saying? So I treated those showcases like I was a scout. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for artists that needed a photographer or a visionary to elevate their brand. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those people didn't have that. So me just popping up, taking pictures of people that was like art pieces that they didn't use for like mixtapes and all that stuff. That was like good promotion for the brand, but it was also feeding me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as having different subjects. But far as a favorite artist, I don't know. I can't say I viewed everybody the same, but it was kind of like I wanted to help everybody elevate, so I didn't really look at it like one over the other.
Understood. Nah, that's real, man. And, I saw you elevate, man. I remember when you first got into the videography, man. I mean, we shot a video one time, man, and then I gave you some feedback on the video, man. And you always told me, you was like, "Boy, one thing I feel like about the game is people are not real with each other how they should be." And I think I gave you some feedback, and you was like, "Bro, nobody never told me that." You know what I'm saying? And I mean, those type of feedback and energy is what we need in the game to help each other grow. And like what I see you do now, bro, is like really phenomenal, man. Like I be proud, man. Like like I seen bro like come up, man. And I mean, you still got ways to go because we always got room to learn and elevate and whatnot. But just talk about like that come up. Like, what was that moment that you knew like you were that guy?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I always had that confidence. Like,
hey, I feel it.
I was that guy. I just feel like it was hard to prove that to other people because I always move with a certain like humbleness to myself, but at the same time, I let you know like I'm one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like that, and it was kind of hard to convey that message to people without them getting like offended. Like certain people don't know how to take confidence. You know what I'm saying? It'll come off as arrogance. And it's like, me at my core, I'm a humble person, you know what I'm saying? So just getting people to give you a chance, bro. Like, especially like people that was already established, like artists that was already established, man, they gave me a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want you just coming in, doing your thing, you feel me? It don't matter how good you are because you got to realize everybody got little homies and stuff they want to put on too. So
that's a fact.
They look at you as a threat sometimes, even though you're here to provide value. It don't always come across like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you handsome and you got the swag. Like we got from Birmingham, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
The models looking at you and whatnot, and they get intimidated. And I used to be so confused because I'm like, man, I'm in the beginning. I don't have nothing right now, bro. I got this camera and my hustle. You feel
and
me?
your confidence.
And they still try to keep you out. Like, it was crazy, but
I think that's a big thing in the game that a lot of people don't talk about is when you come around and you are a confident person, you are an attractive person that the females, because it's always this silent competition with females in the game, whether you the rapper, whether you the photographer, the videographer, the lawyer, everybody want the woman, you know what I'm saying? But the woman decides who she wants. So when she comes to the quote unquote, the photographer over the quote unquote rapper, it's like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I gotta get this nigga from around me, man. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand what you're saying, man. But never waver your confidence for anybody, man. Keep walking in your light, and you're gonna shine bright. And what's gonna happen, man. I mean, hey, don't hate on the confidence, man.
For sure.
For real, man. So I mean, I've seen you take pictures with everybody, man. I mean, plethora of people from like QC, Yachty, 21 Savage, Lil Baby, Migos, like countless models, and even with the video work is super dope, man. Like, what are some of your favorite shots that you've done? Some of your favorite people you work with, as far as like on a major level?
Definitely like QC family. Like they embrace me and show appreciation for my craft. So that's definitely like somebody I'm always grateful for sure. And all the artists that was under they built. Lil Baby was, a good artist to work with. I got a legendary photo with him, the album cover. Yeah, that was dope, man. That kind of that kind of elevated it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because when I took it, I knew that was the photo as soon as I took the photo. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was gonna be the album cover. Just to see like the response to it from like other artists and stuff like that. That was really like the biggest.
Which album was that?
The Harder Than Ever.
Word.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, but other than that, the one with 21 Savage with the rain dripping, that was one of my favorite photos too. That was one of my favorite photos because I've been wanting to show the behind the scenes process to that photo. Yeah. Like if I show you that raw picture, you'll be like, ain't no way you turn that into that. Word. You know what I'm saying? So
check that out.
I think I like that one. Yeah, man, I got a gallery full of them. Bro.
I was just gonna say you had an art show, man. You had a couple of art shows, man, and those were pretty dope, man. I was like, okay, when you did your first art show, I was like, okay, you're stepping in a different light now. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because I always view my work as an art form for me. You know what I'm saying? So every photo I took, when I sent out that finished product, I always put my VX logo on there because that was like my artist signature. You know what I'm saying? Every painter signed their work at the end. That's what the logo meant for me. You know what I'm saying? I always seen my work being like in museums and art galleries. So those art galleries are just a chance for me to not wait for somebody to ask me to put my work in the museum or, you know, when I'm gone. It's like, let me go and create this experience where I can see it and feel it, you know what I'm saying?
Understood. So even with the logo, like, how do you go about with placement on a logo? You know what I'm saying? You know, like in music where most producers, they put their tag in the beginning. So as far as on a picture, like, how do you go about placing your logo? Like, what's the process behind that?
So early on, the logo, I would put it like in a spot where it couldn't be cropped out. Like, cause you know, everybody not as media savvy or like, you know, the technicalities. They might crop a photo, put a filter on it, you know, post it the wrong way. So I used to try to place the logo in a spot where it couldn't be cropped out, or if somebody printed it out, it wouldn't like be on the edge of the photo, whatever. And that kind of grew into, you know, the social media age with like blogs and stuff like that, reposting. They'll kind of like crop it out. And it became a point where I didn't even want to be noticed no more. I wanted to kind of be blended in. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody overlook it. Like I might camouflage it or something like that. And I noticed like a lot of supporters of people that follow my work, they'll be looking for that logo on the picture. In case like, say you work with a big artist and you might not have that direct contact with them, but you was there that night. You know what I'm saying? And when they repost your work or they found it like on a blog page or whatever that didn't credit you, you'll have supporters that go tag you because they see your logo on that picture. They be like, oh, man, Vxsionary took that. Tag my boy. You know what I'm saying?
I know I did it a few times.
Yeah, and it got to the point where I have like 100 comments all tagging me, and I didn't ask for that. So I always appreciated that, and I realized the importance of branding and like what that logo, it kind of like took on its own, a life of its own. So now when I'm working with like more corporate clients and stuff like that, I be low-key getting offended when they ask to take it off. They're like, can you take your watermark off? And I'm like, this ain't no watermark. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want this on there, honestly. And not from like a cocky standpoint, but I just feel like this a collaboration. If you wanted to work with just a random cameraman, then you could have just booked a random cameraman. But when you booked the Vxsionary, I feel like you should have did your homework and know who you booking and what come with this brand. You know what I'm saying? So I don't argue with them, especially like when it's come to certain business. Like I understand that, you know, my logo can't be on certain looks and stuff like that. And I understand that. But for a lot of my clients now, I just don't even put it on there. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep the business relationship there. You know what I'm saying? But
your work stand out. I mean, even when a logo not on it, I can always spot the work out, man. So I know it's a Vxsionary photo. This looks like a Vxsionary photo. So you got a certain look that, you know, just like a artist would have a certain sound. Like you got your sound with your look, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
So like, I know you got other business endeavors and whatnot. You got the photo booth going on right now.
Yeah, the Vision Boost.
So how'd you come about with that?
So the Vision Boost, man, that was like a concept that I've been thinking on because with me, I mean, as you've seen, man, sometimes I might have like 2-3 engagements in one night or something like that, and I'd be running all over. So I had to think of something where I can be there, but not physically. And the vision booth, I call it the vision booth because it's the same quality that you would get from the Vxsionary, but it's just stationary and it's instant.
Yeah.
And that was another issue that I run into because I edit all my work before I send it out. And I make sure that it's the Vxsionary quality before I put that stamp on it. And a lot of people didn't know too, the stamp come after the edit. Like that's a stamp of approval, meaning this my best work. I ain't put my logo on something that I ain't standing next to. You know what I'm saying? So saying that to say those edits do take time.
Yeah.
And we in a world now where people want to go up instantly. You feel me? So I can't always provide that same turnaround for everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. So the vision booth was just a way for me to, you know, knock out a few of those concerns. You get the photo instantly. You can text it to yourself. You can print it out. And it's still the same Vxsionary quality. You know what I'm saying? Does it come with the logo
on the booth?
Yeah, it do. It got the Vision Booth logo on it, and you know, any sponsors or whatever the event may have had. So, yeah.
So how you go about marketing yourself now? I mean, is it just like more so like the work sell itself, or do you still find it in your process the need to market yourself?
So I never stopped networking. Always, you know what I'm saying, you got to open your mouth regardless of where you at and let people know who you are and what type of service you provide. That's my biggest thing for marketing is word of mouth. And I've been blessed to come across some good supporters and clients that want to tell people about my work. You know what I'm saying? They want to put me on to these different opportunities. So I always appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's been kind of weird though, like when you get to a certain level, people feel like you don't need it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like they kind of take that base that you were standing on away from you because they feel like you reached a certain. And that's like a gift and a curse, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing that, you know, people feel like you made it, but at the same time, like you made it with their support, so you're still looking for that.
I call it the Kobe effect, man. Like people, they want to watch you rise up, but when you go up too high, they're like, hold on, they need to elevate it too high. And pull them back down a little bit because they want you to feel human. And it's just like, we are human, but sometimes we have super talents, superpowers, and our superpowers are a gift from God, man. That vision, that purpose we have. Hence the name, pun intended, Vxsionary, man. So, like, what type of cameras you shoot with?
No, I ain't got no endorsements right now, so I'm just playing. But I shot Nikon for 10 years. Okay. And I recently switched to like a R5, Canon R5 to try that out. And yeah, for video, man, I just love the Black Magics. I love the cinematic look of it. So that's what I'm rocking with right now.
So to any like young photographers that's trying to get into the game, man, like what are some advice and tips that you can give them to, you know, making it happen?
I say focus on your look and the story you want to tell. I feel like now that's the biggest thing, and how you want to brand yourself, how you want the world to see you and your work. A lot of the people that I work with, I feel like kind of, when people first meet me, that's what they immediately go to, and it kind of overshadow like the person behind the camera, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the biggest thing today's age. You want to brand yourself, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the new lane that I'm walking into. Yeah. That's how I started, you know what I'm saying? Showing who the Vxsionary is and showing the work that I'm putting in real time. Yeah. But then it got to a point I kind of wanted to pull back and, you know, be a little bit more private and discreet. But for a new photographer, I say definitely just have that figured out. Yeah. Your identity and your style that you want to go into, because, you know, once you move through the game, you're going to see a lot of other, like, very talented creatives. And you don't want to, like, you know, be swayed by what somebody else got going on. You want to kind of already have who you are locked in. So that's the biggest thing. And this thing I always tell people, and I'm not going to get too much into it, but I'm gonna let you say it, like how important it is to, like, how you sell yourself in the sense of what you wear in a room. Because I know people, before they see your work, sometimes if they haven't seen your work, the first thing they see is your appearance. Yeah. So how important is your appearance when walking into these rooms? Man, that's everything. I know growing up, my mom, she always beat that in our head, like, you ain't going nowhere with me looking like that. Yeah. Like, where you about to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was what she beat in our head. So, like, when I was first coming up, I didn't have like, you know, the money to buy the clothes and all that. So I just always wore me a Vxsionary shirt that I made. And that was like my uniform. You feel me? Like you might see me out, same thing on because I'm grinding. Like I ain't really thinking about that right now. You feel me? But I seen what that led me to though. You know what I'm saying? It led me to the disrespect and the being overlooked and like folks like looking over you and it's like, man, you don't really know. I could be your stylist for real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm just working right now. You feel me? So when I realized that, I was like, man, you know what? Let me show up every day how I show up on my free time. You know what I'm saying? And like now I don't go nowhere like looking like anything. It's just this who I am, this how I dress, and that's led me to different type of rooms too. Like being honest. Cause like you said, people they can only go off of what they see in front of them. You feel me? So if you're showing up as your best self, then be ready. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, that's a fact, bro. It made me think about the times where I was trying to figure out how I wanted to present myself on the scene, and I just kind of went to an all black with a King J shirt, and it was just like, hey, I might wear the same thing 3-4 nights in a week, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm out here. You gonna get this work, man. You know what I'm saying? So definitely respect it and definitely understand that appearance. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing people see sometimes, and we shouldn't be judges of characters like that. But coming down to like this industry, creative industry, people do look at that, and you want to present yourself in a way that you know is where you can really sell yourself. So that's very appreciated, man. Is there anything that you want to let the people know? You know what I'm saying? You got coming up, you got going on, or you know, why not in the future?
Yeah, be ready.
Be ready.
Be ready. That's all I can tell you.
Hey, man, let the people know where they can follow you and find all your work.
The Vxsionary on everything. THE.VXSIONARY. Yeah.
Already, man. Well, this is King J, and this is King J, the good news with King J, and we are in here locked in with the Vxsionary. Y'all have a great day.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.